Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Golden Age Frequency podcast. I wanted to talk about something that I've been thinking about a lot specifically over the past few weeks, but more like realistically over the past few years. And that's the topic on like the difference between like performing and being when it comes to social media presence and videos. And I've been making YouTube videos since 2017. As of the recording of this episode, it is now 2025, so I've been in the game for a while. And like I've just gone through so many iterations of how to like my filming process, my editing process, like the style. I mean, I think there's an underlying style that it is my style that has remained intact, which is just like my essence just comes through. But in terms of like formatting of videos and all of that, like I've just like experimented with so much over the years. And I feel like only now I'm landing in a way of doing things that actually feels aligned with my natural ways of being and feels sustainable, because I feel like I'm no longer trying to do something in a way that I think I should be doing it. And instead, I'm just like doing it how I want to do it, which innately allows me to create those filming processes and systems that are in alignment with my personal energy, because I'm guided by my own desires and inspiration and energy levels and all of that. So the topic about like performance versus beingness. So I just want to start off by saying that I don't think there's anything wrong with the act of performance. I think I love receiving other people's performances, whether it's dance or whether it's like a highly produced video, or, you know, like when I feel like I define performance. Okay, hold on. I see all these thoughts laid out in my head, and let me try to break it down. Because like I said, I feel like I've been building on these thoughts for many years now, and this is the first time I'm really like trying to verbalize it and stream it all into one place in this podcast episode. So let me just finish that first thought, which was that I don't think performance is bad. I think that there's some people that it really lights them up to perform. And then for other people like me, I've never really like enjoyed performance. And now I'll define what I am like. I'll define performance as I'm talking about it in this context. So it'll be easier to describe if I speak about it with the example of like a vlog, okay? So there's like, I see like two different types of vlogs. Actually, I don't really see one of many of what like the other way. Like a lot of the vlogs that I watch feel like they carry this energy of performance, right? And performance to me is when we have a conceived idea or concept or structure of what we want to mold ourselves into, and we express as that preconceived version. Okay, so like in the example of like playing a character in a movie, the preconceived notion of what you're supposed to express as the actor is the character and the lines, you know. And so when you show up on the camera, you're showing up to perform the character. Like it's been thought of already what the character is and how the character is going to act and the emotions the character is going to feel and the lines that the character is going to say roughly. And then as the actor, you show up and you perform that. So the other way, so with vlogs, a lot of people, because like, I think that's just like, when we consider seeing humans on a video, our reference point is first like TV shows and movies, right? That's the other place that we've seen humans in front of a camera. And so when we shifted into vlogging over the past, like when YouTube became a thing really, in the internet and social media, I think many people were like, oh yeah, that's my frame of reference. Let me just apply that to this. And many people approached vlogging in the same way, and even personal vlogging. And I did this a lot too. It's like I had this preconceived idea of the brand that I wanted to present, and like what kind of vlog I wanted to be, and I felt like in the process of filming, I would always like push up against these like preconceived ideas of what I needed to perform in the vlog, right? So yeah, like, and it wasn't like I was necessarily sitting down and being like, this is what this vlog is going to be about. I was filming it in the moment. But in the moment of filming, it was really hard for me to just let go and exist and be myself because of all these like shoulds, like based on like how I've seen other people vlog and, like how I want the shots to be and all of this stuff. So in that same way, I felt like my vlogging process was a performance, or it carried an energy of performance. And that just felt unsustainable for me over the years, because I just am not someone who really enjoys performing. And like I said, I think there's like my friend Kat, I think that she's a personality type and her energy type that really like lights up from performing and like, just performing. Whereas for me, I've never really been like a stage person. I did like a few like school plays when I was younger. That was fun. But I just remember like the stress that I would feel of having to show up in those like predetermined ways, and like having like the pressure of fitting into those preconceived structures of the character or whatever, and then that translated into vlogging, where I was like vlogging, and I started vlogging because I just love documenting my life. I love seeing the beauty in the mundane every day. And even when I watch other people's vlogs, those are the vlogs that I love. Like, I don't really like or gravitate towards vlogs where someone's like, come with me and let's do this like really exciting thing. Like, I've never watched like people's travel vlogs or skydiving vlogs, or like vlogs where they're like doing something like out of the ordinary or like out of their day-to-day. I instead love watching, especially like finding creators whose vibe I really like, whose presence I really enjoy, and then just watching them live their lives. And I want to know like the mundane details of their day-to-day lives. Like, that's what I care about. And so that's why I have felt like always called to document my own life. When I was younger and I started the YouTube channel, like, I just love, I still do, just the concept of being able to, now it's like the fact that I have videos from 2017 and I can literally, it's like creating this like portal and window into that version of myself that was like younger, and I can just like literally see exactly what she was like and exactly where she lived. And I've like documented the things, and that's like what really like lights me up when I think about vlogging. And so vlogging my day to day, I just love capturing like, oh my god, like this is what my life looked like when I was in my 20s, like this is what my life looked like when I was 28, which is now. And so my inclination has always like been away from performance into beingness, and just kind of like wanting to just exist. Yeah, like not fitting into some sort of preconceived idea or structure of being or vlogging, and just kind of like showing things and showing myself as I am, as it is. Because on the heels of this conversation is like a deeper like wisdom truth that I'm uncovering around reality creation, and how we can't create our reality unless we have fully and authentically and genuinely like accepted where we are currently. We have to come into a deep acceptance of our current life situations and exactly how it looks like and how we look like, and just like reality as it is. We have to come into an acceptance of that as it is. And then when we do that, we basically remove any sense of needing to escape our reality, which that escapism creates resistance, which makes reality creation almost impossible. Whereas if you really are like in deep acceptance, and maybe it goes to deep love for your current experience, good, bad, ugly, amazing, miraculous, you don't even have to like really go into like love for it. You can just come into an acceptance of it, and just like, this is what it is like right now. That's really the foundation that you can then design and create new experiences and new versions of your external experience. Because with that deep acceptance, you're no longer putting out resistance. And if you've studied anything about manifestation over all the work that so many people have done over the past few decades on this concept of manifestation, you know that how resistance blocks new things from coming in. Because if you are holding resistance to an outcome, right? Like, for example, if I want a new car, right? But I'm not accepting my current car, and I'm like mad about my current car and whatever, and I'm not like fully like, oh my God, I'm really grateful for my current car. Like, if I'm like mad about my current car, I can't bring the next car into my experience, because I am existing in the energy of resistance, like resistance to what is, resistance to like, oh God, I just lost my train of thought. I guess I just wasn't planning on doing like a mini manifestation recap. But essentially, let me try this again. Essentially, we bring through into our lives a reflection of what we already are. Okay? So if we want a car that we love, we have to get our current experience and our current like energetic output into as close as possible to that reality. So a car that I love, like if I want to manifest a new car, I need to figure out how to get so in love with my current car. Because when I like find ways to be so in love with my current car, I make my energetic output, I'm so in love with my car, which is a direct match to what I'm bringing in, like a newer car maybe. And that's how it flows. So resistance means when we are not matching the energetic output required to bring that new experience through. So if I want a new car, if I am existing in the day-to-day experience of, oh my God, I hate my car, the energetic output I'm putting out is that matches the frequency of I hate my car. So when you're in a hate my car frequency, you're not going to get a car that you love, because it just doesn't match. So I'm not someone who like I teach on reality creation, but I don't go into like really the mechanics of manifestation. But there's so many people that talk about this if you want to go in deeper. Off the top of my head, someone who's done extensive work on this is Esther Hicks through Abraham Hicks and her work. So check that out. But in that same way, it's like I want to show like the golden age reality comes through for me and for us when we come into a deep acceptance of where we are in our life, and acceptance eventually naturally transforms into love. And so that's what I want to show in my vlogs. Like, I don't want to perform anything, not because I think performance is bad, but because I think performance is not the right thing for me and my goals and my teachings and like my energy. And I think instead my way of vlogging and stuff is just beingness, I also don't really like editing it. Like, I like editing, but I don't like spending tons of time in front of a screen, because it really like drains me. So even in that way, just like if you've watched any of my recent like podcast episode YouTube videos, it's just like nothing's really sped up. It's just reality as it is. I'm I just set up a camera and I do my things that I would normally do, and that's the video. Like, and then I'm talking over top with the podcast. But like, I just love that energy of just like beingness. Like, let's just be together, and let's just, and even with some of the mess in the house, right? Like, I don't want to clean up the house before I vlog it. Because again, that puts me into like that performance energy. Like like this house is my set and I'm performing this vlog, which some people might enjoy doing that. But for me, I'm like, that's not what I'm here to do. Like, I'm here to show my life as it is and try to like be as close to a mirror into my authentic reality, my authentic self as I am, as my reality is, as I possibly can be. And this is also then becomes a practice for me in learning how to accept my reality as it is, as I am. Like, just being in front of a camera and not doing my makeup and like not really knowing like whether my posture is straight or whatever, and then seeing that in editing later, posture especially. It's like, how can I come into deeper acceptance of myself as I am? Like if I have a bad posture or a tendency to like slouch or whatever, how can I come into acceptance of that and stop feeling bad about myself about that? That's just how it is, and that's just how I am right now. I mean, if I choose to fix it later, I can, but step one is accepting that that's what it is right now, and that's what I am right now, and can I love myself and can I accept myself even like that? And the purpose of getting to this step and like being in that acceptance state is that just feel so much more at ease with my life, and with like, I can fix my posture if I want to, but if I'm actually in acceptance of who I am and my posture as it is, I don't feel pressure to fix my posture or do things to fix my posture. And when I don't feel that pressure, then that process of correcting my posture and doing what I need to do, it becomes like enjoyable experience. It's not something that I'm doing because I need to fix myself, and therefore like every time I work on my posture training or whatever that would look like, I have no idea. Instead of that being like, oh, like a chore, like, oh my God, I have to do this so my posture is fixed so I can love myself. I'm just like shortcutted that. I'm like, I already love myself now. Do I still want to fix my posture? Yes or no? And the answer is yes. Like, okay, cool. Like, so now this is something that I want to do, not something that I feel like I have to do. Anyway, that's today's episode. I'm also making a vlog that I filmed like, I don't know, 2 months ago. And I'm going to title it around this concept too, on my YouTube channel of like this. I think I'm going to title it, "This vlog is not a performance. This vlog is a beingness." And that's more of a vlog. Like, I'm actually just like, and I go deeper into it there. With my podcast videos, it's like slightly different because it's not quite a vlog. It's just, it is a vlog, but it's like different. Like, if you've watched the difference between the podcast and the vlogs, like, you'll know. Like, in the vlogs, I'm actually like talking directly to the camera as I'm doing things. And with the podcast, I'm kind of just like have that pre-recorded podcast voiceover from the episode, and then I just overlay it on top of me just existing in my life and doing things, and I'm not really addressing the camera. And I'm really enjoying this way of creating, and I feel so free in it too, right? Like, I kind of just love like filming myself doing things and not having to address the camera. I just love it. And I just see it like opening up so much more for me in the future, because I see myself just like as I deepen in my herbal medicine journey, because I'm doing a diploma program, and in the new house that we're moving into this week, there's like a little garage space and workshop space. So I see myself, crafting things in there, herbal medicine stuff, also perfumes. That's going to be a thing for me, and like future gardening things. And just like me doing things. Like, I just love like being able to do those like very in-body crafting things without feeling the pressure to perform or talk to the camera. And I can just kind of like show myself doing it. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Thank you for listening. If you want to go deeper than my content and want to go like deeper into my offerings and the things that I offer, everything is available to see. Like, to see what I offer, you have to do my quiz, which is a free quiz. It's like basically it's just like it puts you into one of 4 phases of the golden age transformation pathway, which is what my offerings are about. So in my free content and podcast and stuff, I just like talk about the golden age stuff, and like kind of teach the concepts and the ways and perspectives that I hold. And then in my paid and even some free coaching offerings, I actually like focus on teaching how to apply these concepts and perspectives into your daily life. Like, it's a more like practical side of this whole conversation. So if you're interested in that, then please do my free quiz that I've linked in the description. And yeah, that'll put you into one of 4 categories, like phases 1 through 4. And it will give you relevant tools and offerings that will help you move forward on your journey to actualizing your golden age reality. So thank you for being here today. Thank you for listening. I love you. Bye.